wait, the title's only 3 words.
Hey guys, I'm Tim.
I'm Bob.
And this is Board Game Rundown, and today we're going to not only review, but we're going to play AEGIS Roll-Out dice game. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I never know if I'm saying that right.
I'm pretty sure.
Anyways, this is
right.
from Solus Game Studios, Quick Playmat Games. And this, you can play as many people, I guess, as you want, as has a set of dice.
Mm-hmm.
They did send this to us, and they sent 4 sets of dice, like random. You know, they're just
it's a standard polyhedral die set.
Yep. So you got your 4s, your 6s, your 8s, your 10, 12, 20s, and then your 10s.
Yep. Your percentile die.
Percentile die. Thank you. And in this game, basically, everybody gets a different color. They say 2 to 4 players, free for all, or you can play teams. Sit across from each other, take teams. The rules are right here on the playmat.
Yeah.
What they sent me was like a big envelope.
Like oh, okay.
And it had the playmat in it, folded up, and it had a little envelope with dice in it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh no, they didn't send me the rules. And I unroll the playmat, and I'm like, oh, okay, here we go. And then basically what we're going to do is we're going to flick our die anywhere from behind the shoot line, and we're trying to get somewhere in these regions, right? There's a 0 point for the outer ring, 5 points, 10 points, and then 20 in the bullseye. So what you're going to do is you're going to add the number showing with the total in the ring.
Yes.
And you're going to total up all your points. After you've done all your die, you can do whatever die in whatever order you want. And obviously, if it goes off the mat or out of the 0 point ring, you don't get anything, which screwed me last time we played.
It did.
And we'll just play this real quick.
Yeah. Show them how it's done.
Bob, you got to go first this time.
That's fine. I'll go first.
So you can like knock into other people's die.
Oh, yeah.
All kinds of stuff.
Well, that's not great.
I'm doing okay. Oh, look at you turd. Oh, shoot.
Yeah, well, yeah, you got to watch it.
Family friendly.
Family friendly. PG, Tim, PG. You're only allowed 1 F-bomb. Use it wisely.
Right. Here it comes.
Oh,
yeah.
What a jerk that really was.
Look at that. Felt good. That felt really good.
Well,
yeah.
That happens.
Yeah, it does.
I was trying to knock his out of there. That's what I get.
Let's see.
You should knock your own out of there. Well, I mean, there goes mine again, but may not be the highest scoring game I had last time, that's for sure.
No, stop rolling.
Come on.
Those 20s are tricky.
They keep wanting to go that way.
20s are tricky.
I'm going to start aiming. I'm going to do a little like bowling here. I'm going to aim that way. There you go.
Whoa, that's still a 90.
It's still a 90, but still I knocked you into the 20, so
I kind of want to hit that 90, but I got a 90 also.
That one right there, is that what you're talking about? What's high score mean?
So that's the game. We just play the game. We're going to tally up the rules. We'll talk about what we think, and we'll go from there.
All right.
So anyways, if it's on the line, you go for the higher
value.
Which is nice and easy. So let's do your 0 point first.
It's the 1.
Right. I mean, your 0 extra points.
Sure. So 1
point.
1.
And then you've got 7 right here.
7.
8. 95. And then 6.
Hey, 117. That beats your score from last time still.
Shut up.
I'm going to write that down because my memory is not great.
Okay. So now we'll do mine over here.
Yeah.
So that looks like 10 points.
10 points. Plus
95. What's high score mean, Bob?
Yeah, exactly.
That is
17 and 14 is 31.
Yep. And then 23.
23. Want. So
that's higher than your score from last game.
Aside, that's because I wasted 2 die trying to get yours out of there.
So I got 159.
For those of you keeping track.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Whatever.
I would say that just don't use. I was like, when I saw this and was like, oh, what you could do, because I got Clark a little. It's my 6-year-old boy, and we've been playing this game the last few days, and I bought him like a little mimic dice chest.
Yeah,
so it's got like a full set.
Right.
And so I'm like, go get your dice, buddy. And he goes and gets his dice, brings it out, and that's what he uses, and I just use one of these.
Yeah.
I would just say don't use like metal dice because it might hurt your finger.
Yeah. Bruises.
But other than that, I mean, any dice set you want, as long as you got a complete set.
Yep.
You know, of the polyhedral,
those big chunky ones.
Yeah. And but yeah, that's the game.
Yep.
You can like play a bunch. You can play a little bit, as much as you want.
Yep.
The rules are very straightforward.
It's got the expert mode. It says instead of just doing like the 1 round, you play like rounds. Like so, each player gets to go first. So that way you can
Right.
tally up your running total.
Right. So if we played the 2 rounds and totaled our scores together, then that would be
Right.
That would be the.
We're not gonna do that though.
Yeah, because I might have won.
Yeah. I was like, I started doing that math in my head. I'm like, yeah, no, we're not gonna do that.
I had a really strong second game.
You did.
There. But that's the game. Bob, what do you think of Aegis?
I mean, that was fun. I mean, is it like, brain burning, anachrony level in depthness? No, but it's fun flicking. Like, I like playing crokinole.
Yeah, we play a lot of crokinole.
Yeah,
right?
I take it to the meetups and whatnot. I set out on the table. It gets played a lot. I definitely see this getting played a lot. And like, I play a lot of D&D with people, and so they've all got die sets. So it's like, bring your favorite die set in, and let's muck about on the mat. This is a nice mat, too.
Yeah,
so
it is really nice. It's
on
stitched
there.
on the edges and everything.
Yeah, it's super nice. Cool artwork on there. I'm a fan of like Gundam style type stuff.
And the other thing, right, is you could put this on any mat. I mean, I could see them having like a whole series of different.
Oh yeah, different play mats or whatever.
Different play mats.
Yeah, different
You're
images
like,
and
I
whatnot.
got this one, yeah, because I like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's really cool. I love the rules are right there.
Right there on the mat.
It's that easy. I really do appreciate games that are that straightforward.
Yeah.
Like Bob said, not everything has to be like a Twilight Imperium.
Right.
I really have a soft spot for these little palate cleanser filler games.
Right.
Goofy fun, trash talk a little.
Yeah, or grab your boy and play for 30 minutes an hour. Play a bunch of rounds.
Right.
And just,
and I can play this with my kids, like really easy, but I could have just as much fun playing this with Bob.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
it's like that for me is always going to be a home run and always be a hit. And so I really appreciated that. There's not a ton to say about this game.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's very simple and straightforward.
I think it was probably the fastest playthrough of any game we've ever done.
No doubt. No doubt. So you either, except for maybe like a Happy Salmon.
Even still, I think this was faster than that. Yeah.
But I just can't say enough, how much fun it was, though, right? Because you got your die, and and I could even see getting to where it's like if we had meetups, we could do a little tournament.
I was thinking that too. I was like, because it wouldn't be difficult to have a couple of these mats, and then you have turnips like round robins, things like that, and then or even you keep track of your score throughout the whole day. Top 2 scores play against each other,
and
you play
you get like a nice
mode.
dice set or something.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like everybody pitches
great
in.
idea. Yeah,
Go to a game store, have a couple of these.
Yep.
Everybody pitches in like $2.
I say $1 or $2.
Buy the nicest dice set
they
you
got.
can.
Yeah.
With that, and then,
or they get their pick of a dice set.
Yeah. Like but you got to go buy a dice set with it.
Right.
Here you go.
Yep.
You're gonna get this dice set. I mean, there's so many fun things you could do with this, and it would be really fun. So I'm just even excited for the options and the opportunities that this presents. But I guess we should rate this game.
Okay.
But first, Bob.
Yeah.
How do we do that?
Ooh, that's a good question, Tim. So we're going to go ahead and give it a score from 1 to 10. We do use 0.5s, a little variation in there. And then we're going to take those scores, we're going to average them together, and then that's going to be the score that you see on BGG and Discord and things like that from the Board Game Rundown.
All right. So, Bob.
Yes.
What do you give the brain burner?
Yes.
I'm just kidding.
I think it might take longer to think about my score than it did for me to take that
No
game.
doubt. No doubt. How than it did for you to lose badly?
I wish we would have filmed that first. Actually, Mr. Editor, if you could just play back the initial play of this, that would be a much better B-roll.
Still total together.
Well, I'm gonna give it an 8 because, like I said, I had fun with it. It's a good time, and I can see because we do those meetups. I can see us having this or getting another one and having those tournaments all day. People say, "Oh, it's my turn up." You go, you spend 5 minutes playing, keep track of all your scores. Top 2 play off against each other. It'd be great.
You, man,
yeah,
I'm telling you. Yeah, this is at least an 8.5 for me because I feel like. That's it. I already know there's going to be multiple people in our game group. This.
Mike's already jealous.
Yeah. And the second that I haven't looked, so I don't know. This is what they sent me. But the second that there's other versions of this playmat also,
yes,
holy crap. I might even have multiple copies.
I'm a fan of their artwork that they do.
Yeah. Because this is that same Pocket Paragons, those guys, right?
Yep.
And so I could see myself even wanting to have the different styles of the playmats because, again, I would love to run a tournament of this. And it's because it would be so easy to do.
So easy.
So much fun. And, I mean, there's just so much value in that. Now they sent this to me, but if I had paid for this game, I've already got my money's worth just from playing it all day the last 2 days with my son. And then now just playing it with Bob. And, the good time we were having and just we have known each other for so long, there's going to inevitably be a ton of trash talk anyways. And Bob hates losing to me so much. it feels really good.
Yeah.
That was probably worth another half point.
Yeah, that's a half-point bump for beating me. Yeah, that's fair.
But anyways, this game's excellent. I
Yeah.
really enjoy it. I mean, it is what it is.
Right.
There's you either are gonna go I'm in or I don't do dexterity games and I'm out.
Exactly.
And that's totally fine.
Yeah, and there are some other like dexterity games that are fun, but they're a little more, a little more depth to them and whatnot, and that's fine. Those are fun too. But
Yeah.
this is just super simple silliness.
I would say if you want a more affordable version of Crokinole,
Yeah.
and I say that because to buy a nice Crokinole
board and just store it.
is a couple $100.
Yeah.
and you're hauling it around. This is a lot easier to transport. I'm not saying this is better than Crokinole, but if you like
Right.
Crokinole, this is a great alternative.
Yes.
Or if you've always wanted a Crokinole board, I'd look at one of these, man. I think you'll have a really good time playing around with it and doing all
We'll have
kinds
to get
of
my
stuff with
war room sticks and do pool and shoot.
it. Yeah. Right?
Yeah, push boards. Yeah.
Oh, it'll be so good.
So if we take our scores and we average them together, boop 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 boop, it's a 7.3.
Yeah.
Or 8.3.
I was like 7.3. How did we get so low?
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, this is excellent. This was super fun. So if you guys found this video useful or helpful, informative in any way, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting. Let us know. Do you like Crokinole? Does this look interesting to you? What other dexterity games do you like? We do also have a Patreon if you would like to contribute financially to helping us continue to make fun and exciting content where I can beat Bob at a very simple dexterity game.
If you've played Pocket Paragons, what's one of your favorite cards in there that you'd like to see them put on one of these mats?
That's a good question.
Yeah,
And
because there's some really cool art in there.
If you haven't played Pocket Paragons, check it
that
out.
out. Yeah.
Because that's fun too. But yeah, I'm really glad that we got to do this. This was really neat,
fun.
and these are going to be populating our game collections.
Yeah.
I can tell. Anything else, Bobby?
No, that was it.
All right. For the board game rundown, I've been Tim.
Bob.
All right, let me see real quick. Let me see. Oh, I'm gonna get the tens one out. Here's a one-off, Bob. Get your tens. Here's
You
your
have
tens.
it. All right.
Let's see.
Oh,
That's 70 points. That's 70
whatever.
points.
Oh.
Oh, you had 15.
Oh.
Oh, you still total them all together, and I still win. Thanks for watching.